Good evening. Thanks very much for watching Bullseye. You are observant, you viewers, you know. Listen to this. This is a letter from Sharon and Alison King. Beautifully written as well. Dear Jim, we watch your programme every week and we enjoy it very much. There's one thing that puzzles us, though. That's when the opening credits come on, there's the famous dart player sitting at the back of Bully's team coach. That's in the cartoon at the beginning. This is only shown for a couple of seconds, and we haven't time to recognise them all except Eric Bristow, John Lowe and Dave Whitcomb. We would be very grateful if you could supply us with the names of the remaining dart players. All right, well, I'll call you the names out, see if you can pick them out. There's Eric Bristow, you know, Keith Deller, Cliff Lazarenko, Bob Anderson, John Lowe, Dave Whitcomb's there, Jockey Wilson and Mike Gregory. Hope that satisfies your curiosity. Thanks for taking notice anyway. Let's meet our contestants tonight who are going to play with us on Bullseye. How are you, Mary?
Fine, thank you.
All right, good. You're used to the pressure because you've played for a while, haven't you, the darts business, and you're from Bristol. What do you do for a living, Mary?
I work for an insurance company.
Yeah, we're not allowed to say which one it is, but we're delighted to have you on this right royal occasion. You live in a pub... See, they just got it over there, then. You live in the pub?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called the Full Moon.
Full Moon. And you're captain of the team?
Yep,
of the Full
right.
Moon.
Yeah.
And also, again, to the viewers at home, this young lady's a county player. Living in Bristol, handy for you, I suppose, isn't it? That's right. Paul, you live in Newport.
That's right, Newport.
And you work together for the same company, don't you?
In Bristol.
That's right. You travel... This is quite fascinating, because you travel to Bristol to work.
That's right, yeah.
You live in Newport?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, it's about 20 miles a day across the bridge.
That's right.
When I first got the job, it was a case of either renting a house in Bristol or buying one in Newport.
Because they're cheaper over the bridge?
That's right. There's quite a price differential between the two.
Yeah,
so...
it's levelling a bit now, I think, isn't
That's
it?
right,
But
yeah.
At one time, I know there was an enormous difference.
Yeah.
You had a company darts tournament, didn't you?
That's right, yeah.
And you two got to the final?
Yeah.
We did.
And who won?
I did.
Paul did.
This fellow won. So what we're saying to you now at home as well, now, bear in mind couple number one, Mary and Paul, because not only is one extremely bright, they're both very good dart players. Let's see how it goes later on. Thanks for coming to see us.
So much, Jim.
We move on. Up another Paul there, Paul and Dale. Now then, we know you're from Dunmow in Essex, Paul.
That's correct.
Is that right? Now that's about the Dunmow Flitch. Do you know about that, the Dunmow Flitch?
Well, apparently every 2
Every
years?
2 years,
Every 2
yeah.
years.
God, I think you know a bit more about it, Dale,
Yeah.
don't you?
Well, yeah, from what I can gather, every 2 years, a group of married couples are judged over living in harmony with no disputes or quarrels over a year and a day.
And
they receive a side of bacon, I believe, or the cash equivalent, something like that.
Yeah. Perhaps you don't know about it, Paul, because you perhaps don't feel you qualify, yeah?
No, I haven't lived there very long. So
You've not been there very long. It's nice out there, man, isn't it?
Yes.
Lovely part of the world. You've got a job as a herdsman.
Yes.
Yeah. Long hours.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us the hours.
Half 3 in the morning.
3:30 in the morning, you've got to be up.
6, 7 days a week.
7 days a week. And what time do you have to get to bed at night? You've got to be fairly sensible, I suppose.
I don't worry about it.
You don't, really? Can you manage on little sleep?
I might have a couple of early nights of the week, but otherwise...
Apart from that, you're young.
I'm at the pub.
Yeah. The herd, you are milked mechanically, aren't they?
Yes.
But you still have to know how to do it by hand.
Occasionally, yes.
Yeah.
Very, very occasionally.
If you get a cow that's ill or whatever.
You can't have in the parlour, then you'd have to have milk it by hand.
So you're able to still do the traditional milking skills. Good. Right. Now then, Del, you're a tug-of-war man.
That's right.
Yeah, as you can see, with respect by your build, you're a handy lad, and you did a tug-of-war in the city, didn't you?
Indeed, yes. We had a finals, actually, of a competition run around the London area.
Yeah.
By a brewery in aid of the Great Ormond Street appeal.
Yeah, well, it was really good.
That's right, yeah, the Wishing Well appeal.
Yeah.
Which our team from the Green Man pub won.
Excellent.
Outside St Paul's Cathedral, pulling on the concrete as opposed to the grass.
Blimey, yeah, you do that with trainers.
Yeah,
You get some grazes, I bet, didn't you?
you can do, yeah. We were fortunate enough that the other boys at the other end let go of the rope and told us they were going to do it first.
All right, that'll do then. That'll do then. And then we move on to couple 3. We've got Jeff and Mervyn, and you're from Dudley. Your nickname, Jeff, is Dujon.
Dujon, yeah.
But, I mean, Dujon's he's a West Indian cricketer, isn't he?
Well, I just went in the local the one night, put my name up, and they shouted me down. But they shouted Dujon instead. And ever since then, it's just stuck.
Dujon? So that's it? You're stuck with that now. Do you play cricket?
No.
Mervyn, you're a metering craftsman.
That's right, Jim.
Yeah. Electric meters.
That's right, yeah.
The one that we all have at home.
We've all got them, that's right.
An interesting thing, if you were to replace all the meters in just the Birmingham area, say a totally new thing had come out, you say it'd take?
To do our boards worth, it'd take 20 years to change from standard meter into the new...
To the new one.
Yeah.
So it's
Solid
20
state.
years. I mean, that's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your hobbies, you play golf.
Love it.
And you love your golf. What do you play off?
14.
Oh, you do love it. Oh, you do love it. Absolutely. Talk to Tony Green afterwards. 6 superb contestants. Give them a round of applause. OK. Let's get on with the game. 6 interesting contestants there tonight. Category board, TG.
Hi, Jim.
How are you, sir? Here are the questions waiting to be answered, and over there are contestants waiting to play the game. OK, questions in the first round, £30 each. Let's get on with the game. Remember your bonus buttons there, boys. All right. Paul, choose a subject for Marie.
Faces, please, Jim.
Faces. Come on, Marie. Faces we'd like.
That's history.
History. Luckily, the subject's still there because they all are at this stage. She was going for the bullseye. No bonus, but for £30, Paul, whose signal before a battle was England expects that every man will do his duty?
Nelson.
Is absolutely right. Gives you £30. Del for Paul.
I'll take faces, please, Jim.
Faces. Right. Faces, please. Paul.
That's furs.
They're all going for the ball and missing. Never mind. Still there, the subject, so you're OK, Del. Which political party does George Bush represent? One of two it is, Del.
The Democrats.
Paul?
Republicans.
Republicans is right for £30. £30 bonus. OK, we move on. Mervyn for Jeff.
Showbiz, please, Jim.
Showbiz Jeff, please.
50.
You've got 50, Mervyn. Another 30. 1 month before the royal premiere in London's West End, Roger Moore withdrew from his lead role in a new musical.
Aspects of Love.
I didn't need to say which one. That's what we wanted. £30. Gives us, at the end of round 1, Paul and Marie with £60. Nothing for Del and Paul, but £80 for Mervyn and Jeff. Well done. OK. Questions now worth £50 each. Little more difficult, the questions, and the subjects that are left are all the ones that are lit. Have a look. Choose a subject, Paul.
Faces, please, Jim.
Faces, Marie.
Oh, unlucky.
That's horrendous, look.
Yes.
Sorry, we can't do a thing about it. We move on. Del for Paul.
Faces, please, Jim.
Still like faces, Paul.
50.
£50 you have. For another £50, Del. Look at your monitors. Whose face is that, Del?
Noel Coward.
Noel Coward is right, sir. It wasn't just as easy as it looked, was it, that? Fine, we move on. Mervyn for Jeff.
Sport, please.
Sport. Come on, Jeff. Sport.
50.
£50 you've got. For another 50, Merv, we've got a film clip for you to look at. Look at this. OK. They were scenes from the 1988 Summer Olympics held in Seoul. In which city are the 1992 Olympics, the Summer Olympics, to be held?
Barcelona.
Barcelona gets you £50. Well done. Gives us the scores. £60 for Paul and Marie, £100 for Del and Paul, and Mervyn and Jeff with £180. Well played. OK. Questions in the next round, £100. The subjects we've got left, places, books, words, Britain and spelling. Paul, choose a subject for Marie.
Britain, please, Jim.
Britain, come on, Marie. Better luck this time.
50.
£50. For a further £100, Paul, in the mid-1950s, the British royal family, public and press, were all concerned that Princess Margaret might marry a divorced man. Who was he? No, you've run out of time, but Del, you can have a £100 bonus if you can tell me.
Roddy Llewellyn.
It wasn't. In fact, it was Group Captain Peter Townsend. We move on. Del for Paul.
I'll have places, please, Jim.
Places, Paul, please.
30.
Played it cautiously, £30. Got you the subject, Del, so you're OK. In which place in Somerset is Joseph of Arimathea supposed to have left the Holy Grail and the miraculous flowering thorn? Somerset.
Tintagel.
It's not. We can offer it, Paul, for 100 quid.
Wells?
It wasn't. You're all round it. Unlucky. Glastonbury. We move on. Mervyn for Jeff.
Words, please, Jim.
Words. Come on, Jeff.
50.
50 you've got. Another 100, Mervyn, if you can tell me this. Who said, "A woman drove me to drink, and I never even had the courtesy to thank her"?
W.C. Fields.
It could only be him, couldn't it? At the end of game one, we've got Paul and Marie with £110, Del and Paul with £130, and look at Mervyn and Jeff, £330. Well played. As you know all too well by now, this can completely alter in the next 3 or 4 minutes because the 3 dart players compete in 3 rounds of darts against each other to win for the partner question. And the value of that question is the winning score. So any one of these 3 couples could be on Bullish prize board. It's pounds for points. Over to Tony.
OK, Marie. Treble 20. 20. And 5, 85. Good start. Okay, Paul, 85. 20. 20. And treble 20, 100. Well done. There you have it, Jeff. 100. 20. Treble 20. Another 20, 100. We have a tie, Jim.
Right. What we do here is Paul and Jeff throw again. The highest score gets the question, but the value of the question is £100. OK, back to Tony.
It's 5. 20. Another 20, that's 45. OK, Jeff, 45. 20. Treble 20's enough. That takes the first round, Jim.
That's all you need, Mervyn. OK, Mervyn, this is at £100 for you. The world's tallest building is the Sears Tower in Chicago. The second tallest is in New York. Which building is that, Mervyn?
World Trade Center.
Is right, sir, for £100, which gives us the scores at the end of round 1. Paul and Marie with £110, Del and Paul with £130, Mervyn and Jeff well away, £430. Back to Tony.
$20, 20, and 20, 60. It's treble 12, 5, another 5, so that's 46. It's 60 that's leading, Jeff. Treble 20, 20. And 20, 100 takes the second round.
Very good. Mervyn, it looks like you're unstoppable the way you're going. Can you tell me this? Which religious movement was founded by Mary Baker Eddy?
Methodist.
It wasn't worth having a stab. Can you tell me there for £46, Del?
Quakers.
Sorry, Del, both of you are rounded. In fact, it was Christian Science, which means at the end of round 2, the scores remain the same. Back to Tony.
OK, Marie. Treble 20, 5, and 20, 85. OK, Paul, 85. It's 18, 20, and 20, 58. It's 85 to me, Jeff. 20, 5, and 1, 26. So the final round to Marie.
Well done, Marie. Paul, this is worth £85 to you. What was the name of the ship in which the Pilgrim Fathers set sail in 1620? Del, you can have it for £58.
The Mayflower.
The Mayflower gives you a further £58. Well done. Which means at the end of game 2, Paul and Marie have got £110, Del and Paul £188, and Mervyn and Jeff with £430. So we've got to say cheerio to Paul and Marie and Del and Paul. In you come. Well done, Paul. It's not as easy, is it? It's not as easy, is it? It's not. It's different from playing in your county matches, isn't it? You've done all right, though. You've got £110 and £188 for the boys. That'll do well down in Great Dunmoor, won't it? Buy a couple more cows, will it? Or will it? I don't know. It'll take me 2 minutes to count this out. We'll see you in the second half. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to part 2 of this edition of Bullseye. Our 2 lads, Mervyn and Jeff from the West Midlands, got through to the final. £430. There it is, all carefully counted out. You're looking after that, Jeff?
Yes, thank you.
All right. There are your bullies and your tankards. Have a rest for a second. Right, it's professional dart throwing time now. We've got with us tonight one of our favourites. She's the First Lady of Darts. Non-playing England captain. As she throws for charity, please give a really warm welcome to Maureen Flowers.
Hi, Maureen. One or two recognise you more. OK, Maureen, best of luck. 20. 20. And treble 20. Well done. Treble 20. Treble 20. And 20, 140. There's the time there. 20. 20. And 50, which is 90. Maureen, you've done it again. 330. Well done, darling. How are you?
Hi, thank you.
Lovely to see you. Well.
Yes.
You've done it again.
Yeah, plenty of luck.
Well, no, I don't know. I think that was marvellous. 330, that's £660. Where's it going, boys?
It's going to the special baby care unit at the local hospital.
That's in Wordsley, near where you live, isn't it? Yeah. That will be on its way, £660. Good do, isn't it? Lovely to see you again.
Nice to see you.
It doesn't seem 12 months, does it?
Doesn't, soon goes.
Oh, years past that.
Terrible.
You don't look a bit older.
Nor do you.
Oh, no, don't say that. 9 years we've been doing it now.
Yes, a long time.
Lovely to see you. I'm delighted you doubled that. That was brilliant.
That's great,
Isn't
yes.
it? I know you want to wish the boys all the best.
Yes, all the best. Best of luck.
Good. Well
Best of
done.
luck. Thank you.
Ta-ra. Lovely to see you, Maureen.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well. Marvellous. There you are. Could be West Midlands night tonight. That's a double for you, 660, and that's off to your unit in Wordsley. Absolutely. Right. Have a look at what Bully's prize board has got for you tonight.
In one.
No more watching the clouds on wash day with this useful tumble dryer.
In two.
Hey, just dig this, and it won't give you backache. It's a terrarium.
In three.
Hey, this sounds good. It's a MIDI hi-fi.
In four.
This'll make life easy for the handyman. It's a workbench.
In five.
It's a racing certainty they'll love this. It's a kiddies go-kart.
In six.
You'll be serving Ace dinners with this Ace Gold Rim dinner service.
In seven.
Here's a good prize to take away, and it does. It's an electronic darts set.
In eight.
A touch of class in glass. These whiskey glasses and decanter.
And Bully's special prize.
Now here's something you'll want to hang on to. It's a windsurfer complete with wetsuit.
Okay. All right. 9 prizes. 9 darts. 6 for you, Jeff. 3 for you, Merv. They're behind the red sectors. There are the prizes. Okay. Keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for 2 in a bed. All right. Take your time. The light will come on to tell you when you've won the prize. OK? We wish you all the best. Here we go.
OK, Jeff, settle in. Best of luck. That's the bullseye!
You've got the Windsor. Brilliant, brilliant. Marvellous. Good start. That's right in the middle.
Red number 1.
That's the tumble dryer.
That's black.
Right. Take that.
OK, Mervyn. It's black. Black. Black again, all together.
Come on now. Come on. Come on, come on, come on.
So, Jeff, 3 to go. Black. Red, number 3.
That's fine. That's the MIDI hi-fi. You wanted that.
And red again, number 4.
OK, number 4, that's the workbench. Let's have a look at what you've won. You have won the tumble dryer, the MIDI hi-fi, the workbench, and Bully's special prize, the windsurfer and wetsuit. All right? Now then, you've got your £430. That's safely tucked in your pocket, and the £660, that's off to your unit afterwards. All right? It's these prizes. You now own those. They are yours. Would you like to gamble them against tonight's star prize hiding behind Bully? 101 or more with 6 darts. You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell us what you'd like to do. Talk about it for a second. Now tell me, what we do? Now then, all sorts there. Half were saying go for it, half not, but it's your decision. Speak to me.
We've had a good day and we'll have a gamble as well.
You're giving it a go, right? It's non-dart player to go first, OK? Dart player last, so let the dart player come and stand with me. Listen to Tony,
Okay,
and
Mervyn.
do take your time.
Just take, as I said, take your time. There's no rush. 101 or more for tonight's star prize. Best of luck. Treble 19. 14. And 11. 82 score.
Right. You know what you need.
Jeff, think about it, only 19 required. 14. And treble 14, that's enough.
Walk with me. Walk right round here. Have a look at it. Have a look at it. Walk round here. Brilliant. Brilliant. Have a look at it. Is that all right? Yeah. No problem. All the prizes are yours. The speedboat's yours. I saw your faces then when it came in. Yeah, obviously, you're delighted about that. We're thrilled to bits. Thanks, Maureen, for the £660. Thanks for watching Bullseye. Watch us next week, because you can't beat a bit of bully. Bye.